Most of you know me. My name is Jack Davis, U.S. Secretary of Defense. You are here because you were vetted and chosen. An historian once said, a great civilization is not conquered from without until it has destroyed itself from within.
I saw that quote in the Mel Gibson movie.
That is what happened to us. But it wasn't the blackout. Long before that, our nation was ruined by perverts and parasites. I believe the blackout was our punishment, but I also believe this is our chance to atone. Make no mistake, gentlemen, I am proposing a coup. Air Force One went down, we lost the president, the speaker, most of the senior staff. Once we handle the vice president, I am the next in line. While we sit here and wait out the purge, we are going to lose 70% of our population. You may think that's a tragedy. I see it as natural selection. The tide will ebb. The weak will die, but the strong will survive, and we'll build a new America committed to the ideals we believe in. Like it says on the dollar, right under the pyramid, Novus Ordo Seclorum, a new order for the ages.
Sir, even if we're able to convert the other soldiers on the base, mainland's a different story.
Plans are in motion. For one, my Assistant Secretary, Randall Flynn, is making preparations, and this gentleman is going to help us win hearts and minds. Victor.
Thank you, sir. I'm Victor Doyle. I'm a consultant with the DoD. I specialize in interrogation and re-education, and I can promise you that whether people join us willingly or not doesn't really matter, as long as you know how to apply pressure in all the right places.
For those who have been watching in frustration as our once proud nation withered and died, this is your moment. You will be the new founding fathers, remembered and hailed forever.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
There's a need for a new world order, but it has different characteristics in different parts of the world.
The affirmative task we have now is to actually create a new world order.
A world in which there is the very real prospect of a new world order.
It's about the future of Europe and a new world order.
After 1989, President Bush said, and it's a phrase that I often use myself, that we needed a new world order.
And the hope that each of us has to build a new world order.
The pieces are in flux. Soon they will settle again. Before they do, let us reorder this world around us.
So that the problem of the Bush presidency will be the emergence of a new international order.
Within the next 4 years, we will see the emergence of a new international order.
The beginning of a new international order.
But today, with Asia already outproducing Europe, India and China are clearly becoming part of our new order.
So, in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, a new world is emerging. It is a new world order with significantly different and radically new challenges.
I think his task will be to develop an overall strategy for America in this period when really a new world order can be created. It's a great opportunity. It isn't just a crisis.
That this crisis, in the way that has developed, will require some kind of a world governance.
Good evening, everybody. President Obama and British Prime Minister Gordon today calling for a new world order to tackle our global economic crisis.
And the president outlined his vision of a new world order in which the U.S. would participate fully.
We've got to give them a stake in creating the kind of world order that I think all of us would like to see.
So I see a world order in the future with a multipolar world order.
I think a new world order is emerging, and with it the foundations of a new and progressive era of international cooperation. We have resolved that from today we will together manage the process of globalization to secure responsibility from all and fairness to all.
And one of the ways it will drive the change is through global governance and global agreements.
But in a globalized economy, we are going to have to take global responsibilities, and there is going to have to be some semblance of global governance.
Never before has a new world order had to be assembled from so many different perceptions or on so global a scale. Nor has any previous order had to combine the attributes of the historic balance of power system with global democratic opinion and the exploding technology of the contemporary period.
There also exists an extraordinary opportunity to form for the first time in history a truly global society.
Well, during the conflict with Saddam Hussein, which he handled so superbly in a short-term sense, but he kept talking about a new world order. And then President Bush, at the end of that war, promised he would give 4 graduation addresses, 4 commencement addresses, describing that new world order and what America's role was going to be in it. It turned out he gave one of those addresses and canceled the other 3 and talked about something else. That's because they weren't ready yet.
That in fact we're all going to have to give up a little bit of our sovereignty in order to make the world work.
And I strongly believe India will be a central actor in the new world order.
And this present window of opportunity during which a truly peaceful and interdependent world order might be built will not be here for too long. Already there are powerful forces at work that threaten to destroy all of our hopes and efforts to erect an enduring structure of global cooperation.
Are you optimistic a global system can happen from what we've heard so far?
It could happen, and in fact it's in the works.
I mean, but sir, just one thing, we could go on about how, you know, your family committed all these acts against society, but we just want to let you know the New World Order has no legitimacy, and that we as a people are not afraid, and we are waking up to the robber barons and the big banksters who are looting this economy with the Federal Reserve. Well, we just want to let you know the New World Order has no legitimacy, and that we as a people are not afraid, and we are waking up to the robber barons and the big banksters who are looting this economy with the Federal Reserve.
Well,
let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life, that there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me. Do you know what I'm talking about?
the Matrix.
Do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
What truth?
That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. Follow me.
Well, let me explain the New World Order. Let me help you earn your spurs.
The World Trade Center bombing.
With a female underage in a motel by the Dallas Police Department on September 11, 1960.
we have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order.
I think a new world order is emerging.
When really a new world order can be created, it's a great opportunity.
The phrase that I often use myself, that we needed a new world order.
Those people who have been yelling, oh, the UN's going to take over global
Conspiracy
government.
theorists.
They've been crazy, but now they're right.
Yeah, well, when
It's happening.
When Geithner said he would be open to the idea of a global currency last week, those conspiracy people had said and suggested that for years. Right. You're not wrong.
Why do some artists who have a certain amount of talent, some not very much, why do they get picked up by the corporations to become these big influencers of young people and other people through the entertainment and the music industry, and others with incredible talent never get off the ground? It's because they are chosen.
Most people still today think that all entertainment is therefore nothing more than their entertainment. It never ever was that case.
What we see here is that this is actually all based up into psychological warfare done by military intelligence, wrapped up with occultism.
Welcome to the X Factor. Your final starts right here.
They've been programmed. I'm sad because I know that it's hard for people like that to take a serious interest in world affairs. I see how easy it is for the masses to be manipulated.
It's a psychic weapon to blind people from all the majesty and beauty that is creation.
world is ours. We're tearing it apart. You know we're superstars. We are who we are. My lead. Now you're one of us. You're coming with me. We're taking over. No one's getting out. This place about to
imagination. I don't want no plastic nations. Read that like a Haitian. While you motherfuckers waiting, I'll be off the slave ship.
Yes, I feel the end. The end is close. The same thing happened eons ago. To know exactly, you have to read up some more. Yes, I feel the end is close. The same thing happened eons ago. To know exactly, you have to read up some more. Yes, I feel the end is close. The same thing happened eons ago. To know exactly, you have to read up some more. Every day technology speeds up some more. As is above, so is below. Some feel the heat, yet some feel the cold. We are the souls, yes, we have been chosen. Some roll with angels and demons and ghosts. But shh, hold up, Bob, don't go there. You know that they watching, the all-seeing stare. But they can't stop me, I'm already there. And y'all ain't seen shit, but you're already scared. I'm gone. High like fructose. You wanna know the truth? Really, you don't. It'll blow you out your mind like a UFO.